Hello Rebels and welcome back to my life. So my videos over the last 2 weeks have been a little bit different. They're different from my normal videos about geekdom and art and being a writer. Instead, I've been focusing heavily on the Black Lives Matter movement and racial inequality in the United States. A lot of people, hopefully not you, have been kind of annoyed that I've been posting about this so much. To a degree, I get it. It's not exactly what they signed up for. Some people have gone further, attacking what I've been saying in the videos and me personally, and this has not only been in YouTube comments, it's extended to real-life friends, both online and in real life. There's the people who say I'm just trying to get clicks and views, and the people who say, but we're actually on the same side, you're just doing it wrong. Though if we're on the same side, I don't see why they feel like my videos are a personal attack on them. I knew this would happen going in, it was pretty much inevitable. Here's why I did it anyway. First of all, nothing that I'm going through in terms of online argument or even harassment or being called names compares to what people in the movement are going through daily. They are being arrested, they are frequently the victims of violence. Some of them end up dead. Mean YouTube comments don't really compare to that. Second of all, there is a strong tendency to not talk about things that make us uncomfortable. Especially when speaking with friends, we tend to avoid topics that we know we're going to get into an argument about because that's not what we want our friendship to be about. And that's not what friendships should be about, but it's very easy to let the pendulum swing too far in the other direction so that we are never challenged to think about things about which we desperately need to change our minds. We all have a tendency to surround ourselves with contacts and information that agrees with what we already think. It's called confirmation bias. It's easier than ever in today's social media world, and it is deadly to critical thought. Because of that, others might not initially appreciate it when you bring up these uncomfortable topics, but if it's never entered into their consciousness, they never begin to critically analyze it, and therefore they will never come to the correct conclusions about situations of injustice, especially when they or you are not suffering from that injustice themselves. Now, please understand that I'm not saying that you have to talk to anyone about any topic you don't want to, nor do you have to listen to anyone about anything that you don't want to. These people who rant and rail when they get blocked on Twitter because they're being rude, harassing douchebags are just that, douchebags, and you don't owe it to them to listen, nor does anyone else owe it to you to listen to you. But to answer the question you might have been asking after the last 2 weeks, no, this is not going to become the main focus or topic of my channel. For one thing, I cannot have stressed this enough. I am not the most qualified person to be talking about these subjects, and I hope you've taken my advice and followed people that I've linked in my videos on this topic. Second of all, I am not a news network. It is extremely time-consuming and frankly quite exhausting to do all of the fact-checking and research that I need in order to produce every one of these videos, and I still sometimes get it wrong. I will continue to speak actively about this online, especially on social media. However, it is not going to become the main content of my YouTube channel. In fact, tomorrow's video is a fairly optimistic video about America. Yeah, who knew I could be optimistic about America, right? However, because I'm not going to be talking about this every day on my YouTube channel does not mean that I'm not going to be talking about it at all, and it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be talking about it. Please continue the conversation. Please find out what you can do to help and do it. Continue to have conversations with me if you want, in the comments on social media. I prefer to do that stuff online where we can both refer each other to links and look at stuff together so that if we meet in person, we can just hang out. But do what you can to be a voice for the change that you want to see happen in society. And remember that every once in a while, it is necessary and important and helpful to bring up a topic of conversation that people don't generally speak about, even if they don't necessarily want to hear it. Thank you for watching, Rebels. An extra special shout out to my supporters on Patreon who make all of my YouTube channel possible, especially my sponsors, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!